Last segment.
All right, last segment. There's some tabs that I realized. So adult daycare. All right, I opened up. Let me. So yeah, all right, I have so many fucking tabs open, but I did have the video open just to wrap up because this is kind of relevant because I've been dealing with this. This is a personal life thing. Kind of sort because yeah, because I got involved with a lot of Republicans.
Yeah.
They're big free market guys still, and I'm kind of like, huh?
Yeah.
So it's been interesting. And I really I forgot if I might again if I said this last week, I'm very sorry. But you know, what was I gonna? It's shit. Hold on, I just had the thought. It's coming back. Uh oh, I think something the right's gonna be dealing with is they welcomed in a lot of economic left wing people
Mm-hmm.
without knowing it. Oh, you no, never mind. Houston, they dropped a giant pass. It's like 60 yards.
Yeah.
Very sad. Very very sad. That was worse than the Virginia Tech shooting. That's a fun bit. That's a fun bit for episode 2, a reoccurring bit.
Yeah.
Um. So, but oh fuck, I lost. Yeah, they left. They welcome a lot of economic left people. So one of two things are gonna happen. They're gonna have to adjust their rhetoric, or how do I put it? There's one of two things. Because one is they're gonna try and kick me out.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, and pick people like me out. They might. I would not advise that because we'll just go vote for the other guy, or we just have to go vote for they don't kick us out, but they just say yeah, but the free market, there's nothing beautiful but the free market.
Yeah.
I mean, is you don't really care. You're either way, right?
Like me, I'm like the one thing I really hate is like I think about the wealth that is amassed very close to the top, and like I have a big problem
But
with that.
so a right liberal would tell you, well, what do you? That doesn't really matter. What are you looking at that for? That's someone who earned their money. Go earn
Mm,
your. You should. You could go. And then some will say it nicely. They'll say you can go earn your own money. But I'm like, yeah, no, that's not how. I don't think that's how it works. I think you're a little. I think you're, and they may be right to be nervous about it, but they're more like, I'm nervous you're gonna come for my money,
yeah.
and I get that. That's my friend's fear. I think it's a lot of right liberals' fear. I guess it depends on a right liberal, and because he's a family guy, he has 3 kids. He's a big investment bro, which is fine. Um, so and it's an interesting relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's 10 years older and he has obviously different priorities than I do,
Mm-hmm.
but he kind of can't. I don't know. It's like I'm ready to jump ship on the system, and he is benefiting from the system,
Yep.
and he thinks I can too. Whereas I'm like, I don't like, and he'll say, well, it's a negative thing that you say. And my father has the same thing. It's like you're being negative when you say you can't get in the system. It's like I don't think so though. I don't know. I don't I don't know, dude. And I think it's just again personal. I guess I will say. Well, yeah, I'll say some again. I don't want to Remember that? Remember that guy I told you about? I did say this. I'm just repeating myself, but the guy who last week I mentioned he has a dad with $200,000.
Yep.
Now I guess you could figure out who that guy really is. Like, if you really want to, but but that's the problem writ large. They just have a lot of money and they don't really want to give it to you.
Yeah.
I think it could just be that simple. It really just is like, yeah, we earned it. You didn't. You can go make your own, and it's. I don't think it's out of malice though. I really don't. I think that's where the socialists kind of mess up and they moralize it. I think it's a perspective issue. I They just really think that everyone can do this, right? And it's like, no.
You know, if that's their prevailing belief, then you should just simply ask them, like, would you do it all again? Like, if like as an experiment, just get rid of all your money somehow, and then just go get it again.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, well, I earned this though, and it's like, well, you can earn it again.
No, yeah, it's
right?
like sure, you earned it. That's fine. How about you just put it all away somewhere, right? And then you start from scratch and see how easy it is.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Because if you push them on that, nobody will do it. Not a single soul. Jeff Bezos won't do it. Dude down the block wouldn't do it.
They would say it's an impossible question because I already earned the thing I did, so why would I give it up? And it's like that's where it's just a test. It's an experiment.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a perspective challenge too, where it's like, yeah, I'll fucking bring it up to them because it's been interesting because it's been coming up more again as this situation's been kind of derailing and again, to their credit, they'll say, well, it's the debt that's the problem, and I actually could get behind that. I can imagine $30 trillion in debt just it's gonna sink you, you know. So but it's funny. That's what I know you mean when it's like you're interested in the extremes on both sides. Because I'm like, all right, fine, let's cut everything.
You know, it's funny. The debt is something I do not care about.
Well, I've had friends say it's because it's fake, basically, right?
Well, yeah, because it's like because think of it like this: United States went off the gold standard, right? But we did it in a strategic way because we were at that point or going to be or on our ways to become and solidify being the world's reserve currency. And so like if you think about it, think of it like USA is at the top with US dollars, and then there's some other countries like European Union, Japan, etc. They have money, but they have a lot of US bonds. Like they buy a lot of US bonds and they want to cash in on those bonds in the future. So it's not in their best interest for the US to fail, and then you have everything else underneath that. And so
I've heard people say
yeah, so it's like we can like obviously I'm not saying we should print tons of money, no. But what I'm saying is like the debt is not an issue. Like it's not a big deal. Okay. Like the way like me and you think about debt, like oh I have a credit card and have credit card debt, that is not the same as the United States having debt.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Because there's a right wing scenario that's been posited that either in the next few years or by latest 2035 the economy will crash because of the debt.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. The reason why it's not gonna happen is because if something catastrophic happens and it has to do with the United States debt, everyone is fucked. Like when I say everyone, I mean the entire world.
Everyone. Yep.
Yeah. So it's not gonna happen.
So now what if it happens inevitably, as in no one can prevent it from happening?
And then we'll all just fall into an economic depression for the next 20 years or something. No.
Well, that's what people are saying. It's like that's. But I guess.
But I'm saying like the European Union and Japan and like Korea and all these other they will not let it happen. China will not let it happen. China needs
America.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people overlook the fact that we are one of the biggest consumer markets in the world. And so like if we as Americans are in an economic travesty and we're just all of a sudden saving a ton of money, China has how are they going to continue to make money, you know? Like they're selling shit to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I mean that's that. Cuz I googled the free market. So George Bush in 1980, he won by 420 electoral votes.
Mm-hmm.
Just to wrap up that thread. He won the popular vote by 7 million, but that's smaller country then, so he won by 8 percentage points.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I fucking free market. All right, that's that. Let's watch this Indian call. Well, these scam. That's kind of what I mean with this in terms of scams. There's something about our situation right now where it's like it feels like everything's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe right now.
Like, think about it.
Um,
Like you go sign up for a gym membership, you use it for a year. Now it's time for you to cancel, and they make it so fucking hard for you to cancel.
right. Now I've actually, you know what's funny? I would have canceled. I don't know. It's smart. It is a fucking because I haven't gone to the gym in a very long time. I do have it and I do use it sometimes, but as a place to just roll. Like if I'm in a if I'm in a different town,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in there and just fuck around and wait, and charge my phone.
Yeah.
So there's something useful about that to just always have.
Mm-hmm.
But it is definitely influenced by like, oh, it's very hard to fucking cancel.
And then there's like the allure of streaming services where it's like, oh, come give us your dollars, and then it's like they only have a movie for like 3 months, and then the movie's gone to another service.
It's everything's just they're trying to just take one more. I mean, there's a guy he works for Jackman. He's like the editor there, and he apparently helped write Don't Look Up,
Mm-hmm.
which that's a climate change movie, and I know he thinks it's happening, and I guess maybe it's happening. I don't know. I used to be I get it, but maybe not. Anyway, he helped write it. That's cool. And he had a tweet that was like, it's a beautiful fucking tweet. He said, right now, there's this rip everything. Oh, I'll just quote it directly because it's a fucking great tweet. Where is it? I'll just scroll. Where is it? Oh, this is gay. Come on, quicker. Pausing, quick. Almost. So many replies. All right, oh, here we go. Yeah, so he says, there's a frantically steal everything not nailed down to the floor before the entire building collapses vibe coursing through America right now. Seems really, there is some about it. I mean, dude, it's fucking crazy.
It is.
I mean, because in my personal life, I've seen that. I don't know if you've seen it in your personal life. I don't think so, right?
No, not exactly.
Okay. Because, like, my father just got divorced for the second time.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen, and he's just out there just making as much money as possible. I don't know if he knows this is why, or if he's even thinking about that. I'd have another friend who's just kind of, like, just doesn't give a shit. Like, he's a nothing ever happens, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just totally, like, tuned out. And it's like, I wonder if it's this vibe. It's like, yeah, there's no point anyway. It's fucking, again, just take everything you can before this whole fucking thing goes. That's fucking wild. There's something about it. It's like coursing. I love that word. Yeah, man. I guess on that, no. Speaking of personal life, the video, the scam. Well, it's like 20 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
What's the funniest bit?
It's when he I don't know if that exact video is the one I've seen, but if you go to like related videos, you might find the one. But it's funny because he calls them and he just tells them their names.
Okay, here we go.
established with the victims. They, unsurprisingly,
Uh,
did all and never connected. But I wasn't going to let the scammers get off that easy. So I started to root offline their internet.
I'll watch it another time, and because I wanted like a TikTok version, you know.
Yeah.
You're writing a novel, apparently.
Yes, I am.
Where you want to write? Well,
I'm
why?
I'm still in the concept phase, and I was really inspired by like there are a lot of people that are just writing short stories on Reddit, and I'm like,
How long are the short stories?
they're like I'd say about like an hour to 2 hours worth of reading, like very short, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's long though, dude. Where on Reddit is this?
When I say short, I mean you can read it in 1 to 2 hours.
But that's long. That's like 500 to 10,000 words. That's a short story.
Oh yeah, there's on Reddit No Sleep, and then there's another one called.
They're that long?
Yeah, they get really long. You know what, Paul?
Fuck?
You might look up, and this is just for you to watch like in your own time or read in your own time. There's something called Mother Horse Eyes, and I think you might appreciate it.
Mother Horse Eyes.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Just look for like a collected version of Mother Horse Eyes.
Narrative element, interface.
Yeah.
Interconnected stories.
Yeah.
Oh, is a screen name of an anonymous writer of creepypasta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Vietnam Elizabeth. Yeah, wow. And it's huh. What is it exactly? It's like that's interesting.
To give you a rough overview, it's a little bit of alternate history and like I'd say science fiction. I'd also say conspiracy, but I think the concepts in there are interesting. These very interesting concepts. I haven't finished it myself. It's pretty long.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like something Thomas Pynchon would write, or Pinkon. Well, the new movie from Leo DiCaprio is based on loosely a Thomas Pynchon book.
Okay.
If I'm even fucking saying it right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not a book exactly. It's a collection.
Yeah.
I'll look into that. So what's the novel then? What's
the novel that I'm writing is like a science fiction, and I do want you to be a part of it because it takes place over the backdrop of World War III.
Okay.
And I will need your help in historically setting that up, kinda.
Of course.
Because I feel
how much
what?
Huh?
How much what?
You have written.
Oh no, I'm just still in the concept phase.
So, it's just in your head?
No, I have stuff written down, but what I mean by concept phase is like I don't have a narrative yet. I have like blueprints of what I would like to include in the narrative.
That counts. That's like a loose. I call that in the TV writing world. That's called blue sky writing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
there's going to be some Jewish mysticism. There's going to be a lot of Aldous Huxley. There's going to be World War III is obviously the backdrop. It's I'm making it fairly complicated, and I probably shouldn't for my first story, but I want it to be complicated.
But you gotta follow what you like.
Yeah.
Always be, wow. How much do you have written down in terms of blueprint stuff?
3 pages.
Houston just blocked an Oregon.
Damn.
Field goal. The end of the half too. How many pages is it?
3 pages of concepts right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you start. And this is your first written story or whatever?
Yep.
Okay. That's crazy. Because I've been doing this so long. It's weird. That is weird. I remember. I remember the feeling too when it felt new.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound like a
It's
veteran
about
right
World
now.
War. Well, I know it. Well, that's what it feels like,
Yeah.
especially because again, what happened to the story business.
Yeah.
I'll say this because I it's a nice wraparound because I forgot to say this before, but I mean, what happens to movies when you can just make them on your computer?
Yeah.
What happens?
It's
Like,
it's gonna be like the democratization of all this technology to people. I don't necessarily see as a good thing.
I don't either. I think it's. I don't know. I mean, I don't because the problem with that is it does end community stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just go Avengers Doomsday, like an AI trail. It's probably decent.
Yeah.
I could again. I guess the good. I would watch this as a real piece of movie making, but how long until it becomes like a real piece of movie making? You know,
Yeah.
like I want. Yeah, it looks fine.
Brad, I will forge my own.
Yeah, God. I mean, if anything, it's a cool way to almost like storyboard,
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
but then it's too much. Too much. Let's just play it. Let's just stop. What if we went back 100 years? You know, come on, man. All right, that's enough of a teaser. Well, I guess we'll talk about it more another time. Because my mouth has finally hit the limit.
Yeah.
What are we at? Like 3 hours?
I don't know, but we have a lot of segments. I'll upload. I'll get them converted and upload them before I go to bed tonight.
Okay, good. And then I'll edit it all into whatever. Um, yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, we'll get more of that later. Any other bits before we close for the night?
No, I think we put in the work.
Well, we did. This is work. My mouth is actually tired.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we'll plot the episode for next week and then just go from there.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I don't know. Be safe.
Be what?
Be safe. I'm just saying, be safe.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Watch out for that. I'm gonna Google the Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Watch out for that Asian guy.
Watch out for the young Hey Choo Choo the young Chow Chow. Well, definitely watch out for that guy. Uh, his photo has the school shooter look too.
Jesus.
So it's like, oh, he would have definitely, if there was ever something to do with it, it's probably this guy. It'd be fucked up to have a teacher tell you look like a school shooter.
Yeah, it would be.
It's probably fire. I did make that joke once in the class to two kids. It totally. I sound like I forget what it was, but it was pretty edgy. I was like, oh, I hope I'm in trouble for that. I didn't say God. All right. Thank you to whoever listened to this. The
Yeah.
third person in the room.
For real.
Yeah. Next week we'll get more than that. Would you want to talk about it on air?
What, the novel?
Yeah.
Sure, but I'm not even. I feel like it's been about a week since I've put anything new down, so maybe I'll have more by then.
Yeah, whatever. It says because I'm working on one too. We'll get into why, just because stuff, novels, and it's an older art form than movies.
Yeah.
So in a way, it does feel more durable.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. On that note, no, yeah, we'll just, thanks for tuning in as always, and I don't know, dude. Have a good night or evening or whatever.
Yeah,
There's
whatever.
music playing over this too. I mean, I'm using your music, by the way. Man.
Oh, really?
So,
Nice.
there you go. I'll go through the list and find one that fits. All right. Thanks for
Alrighty.
tuning in. Talk to you later, guys. Bye bye.